and blessings, everyone. Thank you for coming. Thank you for listening to this beautiful sister Akilah and her drum. I don't think it's an accident that this has become a circle of women. And we began today listening to our sister playing the drum, which is a mirror for the heartbeat of our mothers. Those of you that are here today, we welcome you as we just take a moment to honor the matriarchs that have joined the ancestors since this pandemic. I am Dr. Sabrina N'Diaye, and I am joined by my beautiful, competent intern friends, um, Sister Akilah Muhammad and Sister Benoit Kenya and Sister Crystal, who will be joining us in song momentarily. So we're just going to take a moment to take some few deep breaths together to become a circle. And I want you to just use your imagination because we're in this virtual realm. And use your imagination to see all of us sitting in a circle together. And I want you to start with a deep, deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Again, taking a deep, deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. As we bring our attention to all of the mothers who gave birth to us, and the mothers who didn't, the mothers who raised us our entire lives, and the mothers who stepped in right in that crucial moment. The mothers who we have read about in books, and the mothers who have joined the ancestors. We invite the spirit of all of them to embrace us today. Today is the day that we honor our mothers. Today is the day that we honor them as our holy teachers, even in the most mundane of tasks. Today is a day for us to hold those lessons dear to us, especially when we fall prey to the false notion of failure. Today is the day that we re-invite these mothers into our hearts, into our minds, into our spirits, so that we may be reminded of the work that we must do while we are still here. And as you hold that intention, may we be reminded that these mothers that are guiding us, they come from every tradition. The ancient part of us that lives in our mother Africa, and the present part of us that's right here in the US and right here in Baltimore. We don't have to choose, we can embrace them all. And just sit for a moment, making an intention for this holy time that we are sharing together. And just take two more deep, deep breaths. And one more. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. This is if your video is off and you want to show us your lovely face, that would be so welcome. And if you can't, that's okay. But if you can, we'd love to see your face. And Sister Crystal, Ah, there you are. Welcome. Sister Crystal is now going to continue to invite the spirit of our mothers through song.
It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine that your way. You always walked a step behind. So I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. Beautiful face without a name for so long. Beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I would like to be. I would fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. Did I ever tell you you're my hero? You're everything, everything I wish I could be. Oh, and I can fly higher than an eagle. For you are the wind beneath my wings. Oh, the wind beneath my wings. I fly higher than the sky. So high I almost touch the sky. Thank you, thank you. Thank God for you, the wind beneath my wings. That was beautiful.
Oh.
Thank you.
So beautiful. Thank you. Both of you. Thank you. Oh. I wasn't expecting to cry, y'all.
Welcome, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It just feels so amazing to be wrapped in that mother's embrace, from the beat of the drum to being underneath her wings. And I can just, it just brings me into memory of my grandmothers who have long passed before the pandemic, but just hearing the words, Crystal, of thinking of them as my hero and having this moment, listening to you sing that word made me just really think of saying that to them, even in this time, even right now in this moment, even though they have transitioned many years before. Saying it to them as you were saying it out loud just really brought up that emotion that yes, they are my heroes. And yes, I am looking up to them and wanting to be the, they're the wind underneath my wings as we stand today. And so greetings in the name of the Most High, and all peace and blessings to everyone. We're here to honor those of us who have had a mother or a grandmother or a mother figure who transitioned during the pandemic. And we know because of the pandemic, we haven't had the opportunity to do ceremony and to do memorial maybe the way that we wanted to. And so all of us together, Dr. Sabrina, myself, and Sister Muhammad, Sister Akilah, and Sister Crystal, we wanted to open up this space to do memorial the way we do it. And again, everybody's tradition is different. We might come from different paths or different walks, but we just want to take this opportunity to open up the circle and to really speak the names of the persons that have transitioned, because there is power in speaking their name, and we want to send love and light to them and your memory of them. So we invite you, any one of you, if it was someone that you know, someone that's related to you that might have transitioned during the pandemic, or just transitioned at all, if you just want to speak their name, and we can just honor them. We're just going to take a moment. You can unmute your microphone. We don't have to go in a particular order. As your heart calls you to just speak the name. I want to speak the name of Mary Frances Baptiste, my grandmother. I want to speak her name, sending love and light to her, and anyone else who wants to speak the name of their grandmother.
Ashe. Vivian Edwards.
Bernice.
Ashe.
Ashe. Bernice Jeffrey.
Ashe.
Annie Colvin and Ruby Dale Pittman.
Ashe.
Etel Bennett.
Ashe.
Ashe. Veronica Maynard.
I want to invite all of you to type their names as well, because I can't keep up.
I'm going to have to move. My next door neighbor is having work done. Veronica Maynard.
Ashe.
Ashe. And if there was someone who may not have been your mother, who might have been a community mother, if there was someone that you know of who's transitioned, we can also speak their names, because we live off of them as well, their strength, their life, their sacrifices for us.
I have 3 names: Marion Briscoe,
Ashe.
Umelta Al-Ukta,
Ashe.
and Sister Rokaya.
Ashe.
Sinclair Levy.
Ashe.
To the great Ashe, to the great mothers who have passed, all of them, names unknown or names known, faces seen or faces unseen. We know that you are our mothers. You are the beginning, you are the end. Inside of you is our highest and deepest reflection, our greatest source of strength. We thank you for your sacrifices, the ones we know and the ones we will never know. We thank you. We thank you and we honor you in your memory and in your living. We love you and we bless you. Ashe. Ashe. Asheo.
Thank you.
If we really think about who they were, I remember my grandmother's house. I always say that, but it wasn't just the 4 walls of her house. You know, it was something about being in her presence that settled things inside of me. So if we think about who they were, you know, and we could maybe think of those qualities that we remember when we smile about who they were to us, who they were in their community, who they were in our family, we would love to be able to really capture the essence and the qualities of Big Mama or Grandma or Nana or Abuelita or Big Sis, whoever she was called to you. So when I think of my grandmother, I think of wisdom. She was not a person that moved really fast. She would always sit. Even if she lost her keys, she would always sit. And within moments of her sitting, she would know exactly where to go to get her keys. She never rumbled and tumbled through anything. So wisdom is a quality that I would definitely like to put in this space. Anybody else can think of a quality of their grandmother or their mother or their lost one?
I want to lift up Mama Titi Layo.
Ashe.
I miss her so much. I didn't think I was gonna cry.
It's okay. Crying helps us to release and to wash and to connect. It's all right.
I just want to lift up love because
Mama
that's what
Titi,
she's.
Lio, love.
Oh. Yeah.
And there's so much to me, and love and freedom and authenticity, peace, joy. I just keep saying love, wisdom, and just a beautiful spirit. And I want to lift that up.
Understanding.
Knowledge. Yeah, uniquely her, absolutely. Own being.
I want to add giving.
Very giving.
Wisdom.
Strength.
Did you say strength?
Yes.
Somebody say, oh, you said strength? Oh, I thought I heard you say friend.
That too.
Yeah. Now we're not just talking about Mama Titi here. We're talking about you know what else
Alchemist.
happened to me?
Can we add alchemist?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did someone say friend? I have another sister that just passed, Mama Trinicia, brilliant. I lift that up about her, brilliant. And a great mother.
Unconditional love from my grandmother, who you can never do wrong in her eye. She never judges, just unconditionally loving.
Present.
Word for I don't know a word for it, but someone that touches a lot of people. I don't know what's the word for it. You know, this sister having this remembering Mama TT brought it up in me. And I don't even know her. Like I don't know Monifa, but I knew Mama TT. But it's yeah. I don't know if there's one word for that.
Healer. That's enough. That's what I think about.
Yes. Yeah, healer. And teacher.
Light.
Oh, yeah.
Prayer warrior.
Yeah.
I can still feel their prayers today.
Family, I just, think of my grandmother and my grandmothers who just held the family together.
Yes. Sometimes that's the only reason why people came, because grandmother was going to be there.
Can I say glue? That's what I think about when I think of
Yeah.
the glue.
Mhm.
Ooh. I heard somebody say non-judgmental, but I don't think it made it to the list yet. Like accepting.
Mhm. Fearless.
Mm-hmm. Safe.
Somebody say faith.
I said safe. Like,
Oh, safe.
mm-hmm.
Director. Miss Lenora said director.
Oh, okay. Oh, we got some beautiful words up here. Do a bubble.
Mm.
Mm.
Forgiven. Not sure if it was said.
Forgiving.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. like, like I think it should be like forgiving repeatedly. Oh, 'cause- yeah.
I think of funny. My grandmother had a sense of humor.
Yes.
Respectable. She could go in communities where people were wilding or involved with other things, and they would stop whatever they were doing
Mhm.
in her presence
Yeah.
out of respect for her.
I echo that, Sister Kenya. I would also say honorable, because when my grandmother passed away, you would think she was the Queen of Sheba. People just came and disrespected her, and whenever she's around or would come around in the community, people would stop and just give her the attention that she needed, or she could calm any unruly kids that was,
Yes.
misbehaving,
Mhm.
and tell
Yes.
them about the gospel, the book, God, and go to church, go to Sunday school. I want to see you in Sunday school and things like that. So that I do miss her for. She was always just a woman after your own heart. If you could be like anybody or want to be like Christ-like, I would want to have my grandmother's heart.
Christ,
Mm.
Christ light is a powerful quality.
My grandmother was very organized. My other grandmother was very organized and structured, and she always had dinner. The house was always cleaned, but I never saw her clean it. She just put things in its proper place, put things in its proper order. So I think of order with her and structure.
Mm.
And she knew how to spend her money wisely.
Yes.
She did a lot with
Yes.
a little bit.
Yes.
I was
And
thinking,
director, Miss Lenora said earlier.
oh, director. I
Mhm.
thought we did that. No? I was thinking also dignified, dignity.
Yes.
There's a walk, there's not even a walk. My grandmother couldn't walk and she was so dignified.
Yes. My grandmother was always prepared. And it could be anything, but I don't know how she fit it in her bag. It could be anything. It could be
Oh,
a
my
Band-Aid. It could be a bottle of alcohol. It could be salt and
A safety
pepper.
pin.
It could be a safety pin, a bobby pin, a writing pen, a notebook. But it's like, how does she carry all of this stuff in her bag? She was always, always, always prepared.
Mine
I
always
echo,
had a mint just for the sweetness, just to give to someone if they needed it, you know.
I echoed all of you. My grandmother always have something in her bosom. She'd pick up her bosom and take it out.
You always carry juicy fruit. And I hate
Oh, juicy fruit. Yes. So did my grandmother.
Mm.
I think another word that described my grandmother was natural. She only she never relaxed her hair, but she did the press comb, and that she said she did it once, and that was it. But she was natural till the day she died.
Mm.
One of my grandmothers, very, very spiritual, very, very, very spiritual, and could give people advice when they when they were in situations.
Mm. Wise woman.
My
Someone
grandmother.
said that. Mhm.
Okay, no, go on.
Someone said, I was just gonna say, someone said, I think we kind of repeating, but someone said, I don't remember. So whoever wanted to talk can talk, and maybe we can I'll sum it after you say it.
I just remember my grandmother, she used to play the numbers. That's how she, and I'm from New Jersey. So she lived in the Bronx, played the numbers, and that's what she used to supplement her income and give
Mhm.
gifts to everyone, and just very giving. But
Yep.
I just remember her playing her numbers all the time and reading Ching Chong. I think that's what it was in the Daily News to get her numbers and all of that.
Mhm.
So I'd say investor.
Investor. All right.
That's
We'll
right.
go with it. Let's just really look at this. Hopefully you all are able to see the screen. I know as I went on, some of the letters got smaller. Just let me know if I need to make them bigger. And I just want to kind of read it out as we just really take it in, the breath of who they are, who they were to us, who we are because of them, what we can take from this and add more of as we transition to the next level. We get older with each year, and what do we represent for the family that's still here? How do we represent this? Wisdom, patience, love, freedom, authenticity, peace and joy, beautiful spirit, understanding, giving, strength, alchemist, friend, brilliant, unconditional love, present, touching many, healer, teacher, light, prayer warrior, family, glue, non-judgmental, fearless, safe, forgiving repeatedly, funny, respectable, honorable, able to calm, Christ-like, very organized, clean, spend wisely, director, order, prepared, sweet, natural, spiritual, wise woman, very giving, investor, and dignified. We honor you, Big Mama, in all the ways that you bring this into our lives. And we ask for the strength for us to be an example of who you were to us.
Ashe.
Stop sharing, but we can share this with all of you later. Thank you, sweet, beloved, sweet Sister Benoit. Um, Man, the time went fast, right? But we also want to honor that Big Mama has some jobs for us to do. And if you could just take a moment and write in the chat one thing that you know you know in your heart, if you feel into your heart, what are your next steps? What do you still need to do while you are still here? So feel into the memory of whoever you named and just take a moment and write one thing that Big Mama wants me to do while I'm still here is. Yes, beautiful. So I see give love, display wisdom, live freely, practice stillness. These are all your next steps, sisters. Treat people like you want to be treated and keep family together. Get
Mm.
organized. I know it sounds funny, but I wrote laugh till I pee. My grandmother was laughing all the time. Even wearing a diaper, she was laughing. Get organized, display wholeness. Everybody else who has a next step.
Get closer to God.
Mm.
Be the glue. Be an example to the ones behind you.
End of our time together.
Be Christ-like. Love one another.
Always choose love. That one
Always
just
choose
came
love.
to me, sister. So you want to write it to everybody? I'll rewrite it for you.
Shine your light as bright as the sun. I
Oh,
would love to email you guys this this quilt that we made today. And if that's something that you want, please make sure that you maybe you could, maybe it's easier if you just send one email to us
yeah.
instead of us gathering emails. So you can send that to me and I'll put my email address in the chat so that you can get this. So it's something that you can print and keep.
And also to stay in touch with us.
This was beautiful. Thank you so much. This is really, really, really beautiful and needed. Thank you.
Thank you. We're just going to close with more of Sister Akilah Muhammad drum and leading us with the invite all of us to go back into our hearts, feel whatever feelings are in there. To thank all the big mamas for showing up today. To thank the Creator for blessing each of our lives with her presence. May she be at peace. May her body be at ease. May her spirit be expansive. May she know that she is loved. May we all know that love is the only thing that is stronger than death. And may we keep walking our time to join her as a beloved ancestor. Amin, amin, amin.
Ashe.
Amen, amen. Salam, salam.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Be well. Thank you.